Hey guys, thanks for tuning into the show. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button. The gap between who you say you are and how you live. Misalignment creates anxiety long before it creates failure. Anxiety, anxiety, anxiety. Mother friggin' anxiety because you know what? You can't trust yourself with yourself. You can't trust yourself with yourself, and that's the worst feeling you can ever have. Is not being able to trust your own word because it eats at you alone in the dark by yourself. When you're sitting down alone by yourself, it eats at you. That's how I feel being a trader. Why, God, why? I say sometimes because you're chosen. Fudge! Because you're chosen. Dang! Because you're chosen. Me? Yes. You. You said you wanted to change people's lives. You say you want to change people's lives. I'm going to give you the keys and I'm going to give you exactly everything that you need to change. Not only your life, but all the people that you love, all their lives. Your mother, your daughter, your aunt, your cousins, your niece, your nephews, your brother, your sister, your best friend, their family, their kids. You have the power to change it all. But first you must come to the realization of who you are, and you have to learn to trust yourself first. You must learn to trust yourself first, and it's going to hurt. It's going to hurt badly. Why? Why, man? Fudge! This done sucks. It really does. It really does. This is just, I'm not gonna lie. I am stressed. Being a trader will break you down into pieces you never even know you had. And you know why I laugh? ¿Sabes por qué yo te ríes? Porque yo, you know why I laugh? Because if I don't, I will break down and cry from the pressure of the lack of trust, the lack of governing myself. There is no worse pain than you have than betraying your own words to yourself. Nothing hits harder. Nothing. Nothing. That's why I'm spazzing right now. Because it's eating me alive. And I didn't want to come on here. And I didn't want to talk about it. But you know what? Let's just look. Let's just look at my stupidity of the week. Shall we? Shall we go over my... You know what? I'm not going to say stupidity. Use your words correctly. I'm going to go... Let's look at things I need to learn and fix. Yes. Words are very powerful, and how you use them and what you say to yourself matters the most. So let's look at the things that I need to change and fix for myself in order to get better. Shall we? Shall we? This week alone. Look at that. Look at that. I can't even look at the charts without being in pure disgust of myself. Because I look at every rule I've broken. I look at every rule that I've broken. I bought 4 challenges this week. This week alone! That's $400 that I've spent. I feel like I'm just throwing Money down the drain. I feel like I'm just tossing it away because having to let go and trust. Let go of whatever inadequacies that I have in myself to find the strength to trust myself, to stop breaking my own word, to live up to the things that I said I want for myself. And I know that will never happen if I can't trust my own word. If I can't trust my own word, if I can't trust myself with myself, how can I ever be successful and lead anyone else to the promised land? How can I help anyone else if I can't even help myself in moments like this? Excuse me. But you know what? It's all right. It's all a part of the process. It's all a part of the journey. I was listening. Jesse Livermore. And I just listened to a trader. She was the second leader in the trading championship. She's right now in the trading championships of, I don't know, whatever tournament they have for trading. She's one of the best traders when it comes to futures. And she said, you know what? I looked up what it take to be, she said she looked up what it took to be a trader, right? And they say, hey, you can make $50,000 a month. She said, okay. All right, bet. All right, bet. You gonna make $50,000 a month? What I gotta do? Oh, just come to trading. Do you know how long it took her to make $50,000 a month trading? This is what they don't tell you. This is what they don't tell you. It took her, she said, it took me 10 years. 10 years. 10 years. 10 years to finally get to the point where I was actually profitable. And the guy was like, the interview was saying, well, what did you do? How did you cope with those moments? She was like, I was a lot of crying, a lot of times in my bed, in my bathroom. I used to go to the bottle of wine and drink that. I swear. God, look at that. Look at that. When you see it hit your TP and you're watching it and you're like, this right here is what you call torture. This right here is what you call torture. I ain't even gonna lie to you. Torture. This right here is torture. Learning to trade from the jump, from nothing. I wouldn't even say from nothing, from starting from the jump. Learning to trade is torture. How excuses slowly rewrite your identity. Small justifications become permanent patterns. It's the habits. It's the motherfucking habits that you have. I got trash. I'm not going to say that. I got certain habits that are not fitting for the life that I say that I want for myself. I don't have them. What will you do to change, Arnold? Huh? Are you going to continue the pattern and justifying yourself? No. Have you come to the answer for yourself to understand why it is that you do the things that you do and you need to change those things? Because you know what? Your mom, your aunt, your daughter, your cousins, your brother, your sister, everybody's counting on you to be the person you set out to be. Nobody asked you to go down this road. You chose it. You chose it. Are you gonna punk out? Walk away? That's what you're gonna do? You're gonna punk out? You're gonna go insane? The definition of insanity, doing the same thing over and over, expecting a different result. Hey guys, thanks for tuning into the show. Please subscribe on our YouTube, Spotify, Apple, and wherever you listen to your podcast. I greatly appreciate it.